Hey everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am coming to you guys with another thrift haul. Basically, I made some new friends at my job here for the summer and I decided that we were going to go thrift shopping together. Every time I say thrift shopping, I really want to sing Thrift Shop by Macklemore. I don't know if that's just me or not. We were out for like 8 hours today, literally doing nothing but thrifting. So if I sound kind of tired and quiet and exhausted, it's because I am. What else is new? I have so much stuff to show you. I was not planning on filming a thrift haul so soon after my first one. I might wait a little while to upload this, so I don't know when you guys are going to be seeing this. I might be another week or so, just so there's a couple extra videos, like buffer space in between my two hauls. That being said though, I'm going to just start showing you all of the things. There's a lot of books, there's a lot of clothes, and a lot of other fun stuff, so let's get started. First, I do want to show you a couple of things that weren't necessarily like thrifted, but I'm including them in this haul because I don't know when else I'm going to be able to show you guys what it is that I got. Hannah and Sarah are like my two new favorite people here this summer, and they're lots of fun. Sarah's starting to read, so I'm pretty much going to be making a video for her that talks all about like my favorite books that I want her to read because she needs all of the recommendations she can get. If you guys have any books you want to recommend for somebody that's just getting into books for the first time, leave a comment down below and I'll pass those on to her. But that being said, me getting to my point, so this isn't a literal like 35-minute video. She actually made me a couple of necklaces and I thought that was really sweet. We were at Hobby Lobby the other day and I found a couple charms that I like and she wound up getting them and making necklaces for me. They both have books. There's this first one. I'm gonna see if you guys can see that. It's Alice in Wonderland. We're both actually obsessed with it, which is really funny. Sarah and I have like the same personality, which is really weird. Like there's so many little things that we have in common. It's kind of scary. And then another one that on the front it says Once Upon a Time. Let's see if I can focus. And then on the back it says Happily Ever After. Well, I thought that was so sweet that she made those for me and I cherish these so much. I'm gonna wear them as often as I can because I'm also scared I'm gonna break them because you guys know I'm a little clumsy. And then we also went to Belle's Outlet, which I don't know if it's a store they have everywhere, but I love it because everything's like super reduced prices. It's not necessarily a thrift store, it's just not, I don't know what to call it. It's just like not an expensive store. I got a couple things there. I got a little lipstick kit that had two of the Revlon, I have to read this, Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color. This one's just, I think it's red. I honestly haven't even swatched this one yet, to be completely honest. You guys are about to see it. The best thing though is whenever I go to these places, a lot of times these makeup things are already open and luckily this one was not, so that's a plus. And I've heard good things about these and they smell really good. They kind of smell like cake batter. I have this one that's like a metallic and it's more of a gloss than anything. If you guys can see that, that is the red one and then that is that kind of metallic-y gloss. The other thing I got while I was there, I really needed setting spray. I don't know how I feel about this one yet because I haven't really tried it, but it's the Paris Hilton Prime and Setting Mist. It's like a really big bottle and it says that it's rose gold. And I don't know if you guys can see, it's actually kind of shiny. My thing is, as long as it works, I don't really care. And this is the only bottle they had in the entire store in their makeup section. And I have been out. I literally have 3 empty bottles sitting in my drawer as we speak. So I got that, so hopefully that works. Maybe I'll let you guys know. And then I got a thing of the Batiste dry shampoo. I have one from Dove, but mine's almost out, and I know it's almost out, so I got this one and then the Sassy and Daring Wild. I can't quite place my finger on what this smells like, but I don't really care as long as it works. Luckily though, they had this one on clearance, so it was $2.99 instead of being like $5 to $8, however much it normally is. I don't know. Those are those couple things I got today that were not necessarily thrifted, but I still kind of wanted to show because I thought they were kind of fun. Up next, I was going to show you guys the books because I know a lot of the people that watch my channel are more booktube oriented than anything else. But because of that, I'm going to make you guys wait and you guys are going to see the clothes that I bought. So I'm going to show you the clothes that I bought. I'm going to do the best I can to just hold these up because you're probably not going to be able to tell anyways. The first thing I got was this Literally, you can't even really see it on camera. It's just a simple, it's a simple just black dress. It kind of flares out a little bit at the bottom, but I think everybody just needs a little black dress. I figured that would be good. I'm gonna hurry up and wash all of these so I can wear them. You guys are, I literally just got home from thrifting. So you guys have seen them before I get to even wash them. I got this little black kimono. It's super, super cute because most of the kimonos I have are really colorful. And I feel like I want a black one because I wear a lot more neutrals anyways. Up next, I just got this black tank top with this kind of fun little pattern on there. I figured this kind of summery. These are probably my favorite things I got. I got a new pair of colorful shorts because I love these things. These ones feel brand new. They don't really feel used at all. And then the last thing I got was kind of weird for me, a little outside of my box, and I saw it on the hanger and I wasn't completely sure that I liked it, but I tried it on and I fell in love with the way it fit. And it's just kind of just silver shiny top. It has like a really weird texture to it, but it looked really, really nice on me, so I figured I could maybe style it in kind of a cute way. If you guys are still here with me, I promise we're almost there. I only have a few more things to show you that aren't books before I jump into all of those. So, I am a big purse person. I don't normally shop for shoes. I would say at bookstores. Of course I don't shop for shoes at bookstores because that doesn't make any sense. I don't typically shop for shoes at thrift stores because it always kind of scares me a little bit. But I found a lot of fun stuff that's kind of outside my box for once. So I got this cute little, I'm gonna probably use it as like a jewelry tray for a couple bracelets, rings, my keys maybe. It has this really pretty pattern that there's like flowers and branches and stuff. It was literally 50 cents, so I bought it. I could not leave there without it. It was so cute. The shoes, you guys. These shoes, I cannot even explain to you. These are like my dream shoes, and I found them and they fit perfectly. It's these shoes. I don't know if there's an actual word for these, but I really want to call them Oxfords, but with the heel. Like Oxford heels. I don't know if that's what these are called with like the ribbon ties. But my friends that I was with found these and showed them to me, and I tried them on, and these were like my dream shoe. And I almost didn't get them, but they basically got them for me, which was great because I was gonna pass on them because I don't really wear heels too often. But I figured that, like, these are like my dream shoes, so I'm really glad I ended up with them. So hopefully I can find a cute way to style those shoes and have them be tons of fun. Up next, I got two purses. The first one was kind of just like a random find, and I really liked it, so I got it. And the other one was basically a dream come true. So we're gonna get to those. So the one that I randomly found is this tote bag. It's kind of big and hard to show on camera, but it has a black kind of pleather bottom. This material is almost like a tweed coat sort of, and it has these brown straps. I just like having a big tote bag to be able to throw my stuff in, and so it'll fit my books. So I got that, so I'm excited to use that. It might work for class next year on days that I don't need to bring my computer or whatever. So that was tons of fun. But my next bag, you guys, I was so excited about. So basically, I've always wanted a vintage Junie and Burke bag for the last like year or so roughly. Those like black and brown leather ones. If I can find a picture online, I'm gonna try to put it right here. If not, just Google it. But the black and brown like vintage Junie and Burke bag, I found one the other day at a thrift store and it was like $200, and I just could not fathom paying that. But before you guess, I actually did not get a vintage Junie and Burke, but I found one that I think looks very similar. And first when I saw it, I thought that's what it was a vintage Junie, but it wasn't. But I bought it anyways because I could not pass up on this. So it's this cute bag. It's the black and the brown, and I like it because it's boxy. Like I've never had like a super fun like shape like this, and I'm super excited to use this. It's really pretty, and like I said, when I first saw it, I kind of yelped a little bit because I thought that it was actually a Junie and Burke. But I love this one just as much because it only cost me $5.99, you guys. I have not spent $200 on a purse today. Okay, so for the books, I'm gonna start with, I got 4 at one Goodwill, and then I got 4 at another Goodwill. The first 4 I'm really excited about, but the second stack of 4 was like a dream come true for finding these books at Goodwill. So the first one I got, this is really weird, but I got a Spanish copy of Harry Potter. This is the Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, this is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So it's literally just a Spanish edition of book 1. I don't speak Spanish. I can read a few words in Spanish. I took Spanish this summer online, but they had the first one in Spanish, and I thought that was cool. So if I have to take Spanish again, I can maybe have something I could read and kind of understand some of what's being said. Someone did write in the first couple pages, so I'm gonna go through and erase that, but I thought it was cool. You can never have too many copies of Harry Potter. Alright, the next book I got, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, or I might try to pronounce it, because you guys all know I'm just incapable. Someone please tell me how to say this. I don't know. But this one is about, well, let me check before I'm wrong, because I automatically want to say Greek mythology, but I know people are going to come for me because I don't actually know if it's Greek or if it's Roman. This one talks about Zeus. It's supposed to be a novel about the Greek gods because Zeus is Greek. I say with a question mark. Can someone please confirm if that's correct? I'm not really into mythology, but I figured this would be interesting and maybe a way to get into it. Oh, there's a bookmark in here. Ooh. I got a bookmark. But it's a novel based around some of the Greek gods. And this book came out this year in 2018. This is like brand new, perfect condition. So I'm excited because I've heard, well, actually, I don't really know if I've heard good things or bad things. I've just seen it floating around a lot. So I figured one of those books, again, I could give it a shot. Like I said, I've heard things. I'm having trouble speaking English today, you guys. I'm very sorry. The next book is, again, one of those ones. I'm not entirely sure what it's about, but I'm pretty sure it's fantasy. Sorry, I'm like in a really weird angle right now. But I've seen it on a few different people's channels, and I want to say one of them was probably Reagan from Peru's Project. But this one is called Buried Giant? I can't read English today. The Buried Giant by Kazuo Ishiguro. Don't even come for me with the names. I'm too tired today. It's this book, which like I said, I've seen it places, and I feel like Reagan's channel might have been the right one. It's a really pretty book. The only thing that's irritating is it's in library binding, so I might try to cut it out of the library binding, because I used to do that with my books that I'd buy from library sales. But I've heard good things. And like I said, I think it's fantasy, and it's something that I don't read too often, so I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I feel like I'm saying that about a lot of these books. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I mean, that's pretty much how you read any book. You give it a shot if you're unsure, and either you like it or you don't like it. So next one I don't know too much about, and it's called The Good Girl by Mary Kubica. We all know I don't do well with last names, but this one has been described as a thriller, and there's something about a woman that goes missing, I believe. Yeah. A woman goes missing. It's kind of a thriller. I've heard some pretty good things about this, so I figured it was something quick. I could give it a shot and see if I like it. So the next 4 books were the ones I told you I was so surprised that I found, because all 4 have been on my Amazon wish list for quite some time. Like, some of these you're gonna see and be like, really, you haven't read those yet? But like, I've been waiting to find them, and I found all 4 of them today. All 4 I would consider to be pretty popular books, and you guys are going to see why. And I was shooketh. I feel so stupid for using slang right now, but you guys get the point. I was so excited. So that being said, let me show you the 4 books that literally made me scream in the middle of Goodwill. Because I'm obsessed with Lindsay Cummings. I follow her on social media, even though I've never actually read any of her books. I wanted to read the new one with Sasha that she did, Zenith. Once again, just haven't purchased it yet. But I did find her first book for the Murder Complex books. It says she's trained to survive, he's programmed to kill. So I feel like this is going to be interesting. There's not even a synopsis in the back. It says, welcome to the Murder Complex. You cannot see us, you cannot feel us, but we are here and we control your every move. That sounds like an interesting mystery. I'm kind of excited. So the next one I got is Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. I never watched this movie because I wanted to read the book first and I never purchased it. And once again, this is one of those ones I've heard amazing things about on BookTube. I'm trying to think of who I've heard the most about it from. I honestly probably Jesse from Jesse the Reader. He was probably the first person I heard about this from, and I wanted to read it whenever I first heard about it on BookTube. I didn't just want to read it because of the movie, but it just happened to be that it's been like a couple years now and I still had not picked it up. The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This one came out a couple of years ago, and I remember everyone was raving about this book. So I, of course, never got it because I don't ever want to spend my money on books. It was literally like $1 today, and I was like, heck yes, it's been on my Amazon wishlist forever. Check that off. We're gonna read it. Is this one fantasy? Do you know how sad it is that I literally run part of my channel as a BookTube channel and I don't ever really give you guys descriptions of books? I can't even explain to you the feeling of joy that I had when I saw that this book was at Goodwill, because who in their right mind would get rid of a book by Morgan Matson? Whoever it is, we're not friends, because Morgan Matson's my favorite. And I know I'm not supposed to attack people for their views on authors and what they do and don't like, but if you like contemporary, I feel like Morgan Matson's just like, she's queen. They had the unexpected everything. This thing looks like it was barely even cracked open. Like, who decided to not read this book? Who put this book down? Who did not finish this book? Plus, before it was even at Goodwill, it was somewhere at a bargain price for like $4. That's $3.97. I just don't understand who wouldn't want to read this. Because I've been wanting to read this because I love Morgan Matson. Look at the little doggos in the back. I hope you guys had a really good day today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I'm so awkward. I'm so tired and have not had any energy to film, but I decided to do this so I'd have the energy to put all of my stuff away and go to bed. So, alright you guys, bye.